In 1953, Earth experienced a war of the worlds. Common bacteria stopped the aliens, but it didn't kill them. Instead, the aliens lapsed into a state of deep hibernation. Now the aliens have been resurrected, more terrifying than before. In 1953, aliens started taking over the world. Today, they're taking over our bodies.
Contact with that crystal is affecting your behavior.
I'm in total control, Suzanne.
Where are you when I need you, huh? Harrison, what are you doing?
The lion, Norton. It's a yoga position. It's good for the circulation, the internal organs, the musculoskeletal flexibility. Will you have my attention? What's up?
Oh, I just found the mother lode, you know, Operation Deep Ice, alien maps, artifacts, official project records of the 53 invasion, including Dr. Forrester's. Thank God we found them before the aliens did. And they're stored right here in the Bay Area. They're kept in underground vaults at Fort Streeter.
For 15 years, I've been searching for my father's legacy, and you're telling me it's been right here under my feet?
This sure is damn short notice. But General Wilson and I go back to my days in the Point.
Uncle Hank still tells stories about those good old days.
I'll bet he does, considering all the money he lost to me in poker.
We really appreciate your cooperation, General.
Just doing my duty, Doctor. You know, Paul, I haven't seen your ugly face since Grenada.
It's been a while, sir.
That was a damn good operation, sir. It's damn good to see you again. Tell you what, I'd like for you to be my guest at this banquet that First Air Cav has given for me this evening. That's my place for you interrupting my plans.
Thank you, sir, but
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Morse Hall, 1900 sharp. Now, Paul, is there anything else I should know about this operation? Hank was pretty vague.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's need to know.
I understand. What in the hell is going on here?
Understood? Stay right there.
Lieutenant, is that a reporter I see over there?
It is, sir.
Who gave my permission to have a reporter on my base?
I'm looking into that, sir.
Now, you know I don't like reporters, don't you, Lieutenant?
I'm aware of that, sir.
Then fine. I don't care how pretty she is. Get rid of her now.
I've already called the MPs. Here they are now.
Good. Be sure my car is here in 5 minutes.
A reception committee, General.
For all our VIPs, Paul.
Hey, let's go, folks.
General, any statement on charges the Army's secretly storing highly toxic materials here at Kirby Hall?
No statement, ma'am. Nice legs, though.
Yes, sir. Come on, man. We have to escort you off the base.
You want to grab the door for me?
What is it now, Murphy?
They're having engine trouble, General. I'm having my men look into it.
All right, let's move it.
Please, General, just a few questions for my viewers.
Not now, little lady. I'm late for my own tribute dinner. Right now.
Then could we meet for drinks after your dinner? Off the record, of course.
I told you before. No statement. Okay, Hancock. A week's pass if we get there before the bar closes. But a day in the stockade if we don't. Hancock? Hancock, are you deaf, man?
Not at all, sir.
As soon as we secure the facility, we'll move in on the vaults.
Oh, here it is. It was misfiled under Operation DEE PICE, P-I-C-E.
Close enough for government work, I guess.
You'd be surprised. Vault 23A46.
I'll be staying on duty to make sure everything is secure, Colonel.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant. Now, if we could proceed to set up Doctors McCullough and Blackwood. Lieutenant Burke?
Oh, yes, sir. Please follow me, Colonel.
Is there a problem, Captain?
There's always a problem, Lieutenant.
General Master, sir.
Come with me, Lieutenant.
Is there a problem at your banquet, sir?
Just follow orders, soldier.
Yes, sir.
Norton, problem time. Was our Operation Deep Ice a small part of a bigger operation filed under another name? Or did an official secrets purge get here first?
So Mother Hubbard's cupboard was bare?
Pretty damn near. All we found were some old boxes of x-rays, some alien tissue samples, and you're gonna love this. 4 boxes filled with pension fund files.
Well, somebody's playing games, Doc. Because the inventory I found would have filled that vault and more.
You know, I've dreamt of being in a place like this surrounded by the most extensive collection of alien artifacts and research on Earth. I never actually thought I'd be here. Now I am. And it's empty.
Well, that's the scary part, Doc. Secrets become so secret that you can't even find them anymore.
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
Nobody, and I mean nobody, can hide anything from Norton Drake. Put me in. Harrison, you still asleep? Hey! Hello? Anybody up?
I'm here, Norton.
Well, I'm cooking over here.
What have you got, Norton?
Well, I tried everything, Doc. Cross-referencing file, chronological computer entry logs, even personnel records of all command officers for the last 35 years.
Yeah, you came up with?
Another Project Vault. 27B53. Now, I found it by making a typo. Operation D space, EEP space, ICE.
Business as usual.
Its lock combination is on your screen. You wouldn't believe it, Doc. Every time I come across this file, it's misspelled, and the computer won't recognize Operation Deep Ice's correct spelling.
That's it. All those papers must be filed under various misspellings.
You mean someone did it on purpose?
What better way to encode secret files than by intentional error? It adds another layer of security. Norton, would you run all the vault numbers and combinations filed under probable misspellings of Operation Deep Ice?
I like the way you think, Doc.
Well, I was brought up by a man who thought the same way.
It'll take me a little bit of time.
You got it.
Now what's wrong?
Nothing I can't handle. Norton, alert Iron Horse. Tell him a General Masters is down here with a platoon of MPs, and they all appear to be aliens. Come on, you're coming with me.
Oh!
Harrison, can you hear me? Doc? Come on, Doc, can you hear me?
Iron Horse.
Colonel, you gotta hurry. They're in trouble at the vaults.
If they get their hands on that technology, it's going to be like the breaking of the second seal. It'll be like the apocalypse unleashed.
Have to be so melodramatic. I just want to try to... Oh, come on. I'll give it right back.
I said no.
You mad at me? You don't have to pout about it.
They're planting charges.
Oh, boy, fireworks.
Act like they're looking for something specific. And I think that when they find it, they're gonna blow this place. Now, we've got to get out of here.
Oh, I hate running. Carry me.
Now!
Top secret Indigo, U.S. only. North American storage sites of extraterrestrial invader remains from President Eisenhower's eyes only.
The advocacy will be pleased.
Na zwinket Tyriste ook in daar. Gij nog niet.
Area should work.
I'm really not having a good time anymore. Can we do some more of the crystal?
Look, damn it to hell. I'm not going to risk my neck for you one more time. You...
Suzanne, Dr. Blackwood, what's going on here?
Amanda, get down. We're in great danger here. Your security system has somehow been infiltrated by terrorists.
You better follow me. I know exactly what to do.
I'll cover.
We'll be safe in here for now. May I see that?
Forget it, Amanda. You won't let anybody see it.
It's very touchy, Amanda. It needs a steady hand.
Don't you just love it when he gets macho?
Dr. Blackwood, as Army duty officer in charge of all Kirby Hall classified materials, I order you to surrender that to me.
You don't order me to do anything.
I said give it to me!
Right!
Green A, twice a go.
Need a diversion.
Gang duak ak esmote zizi hanau. Die gang diek tuan.
Damn it! Go for it!
on you! On them!
That boomerang-shaped object was a weapon.
Too close.
Way too close. There may be some more of them still out there.
Are you aliens?
Are you?
Well, if you have to ask, nobody is.
You're probably right. The building's secure. There'll be a security unit here in 5 minutes.
We have to get him to a doctor.
Okay, go.
This was a really big mission for them, Colonel.
Thank God they didn't succeed.
You really kicked some alien butt in here, didn't you?
What? Give me a break, Blackwood, please.
No, I'm serious. God, I think I'm serious. Where are we now, Susan?
Somewhere between scientific observation and coming down.
Are you too sure you're not aliens?
It's a pretty interesting effect that crystal has on primal behavior patterns, isn't it?
Interesting is hardly sufficient. I saw a part of myself I hardly knew existed.
I know what you mean. I felt
Like Iron Horse?
You're right. A little.
And I was...
Maybe just a little bit looser.
Meaning I'm uptight.
Meaning, where are we now?
What the hell are you two talking about? I hate to interrupt this cozy conversation, but could someone please call me an ambulance?
You're an ambulance. Sorry, Crystal. Look at the list!
Colonel, stop him!
It's empty. The list isn't here.
List? What the hell are you talking about, list?
Dump sites, Colonel. Dump sites containing the remains of 10,000 aliens.
But if it's not in the tube, where is it? Who has it?
I don't know, Suzanne. Maybe it's still in the vaults. Maybe it's destroyed along with everything else. Maybe. God, we'd better pray that it is. It's Colonel. Dump sites containing the remains of 10,000 aliens.
But if it's not in the tube, where is it? Who has it?
I don't know, Suzanne. Maybe it's still in the vaults. Maybe it's destroyed along with everything else. Maybe. God, we'd better pray that it is.
negative 21 seconds.
Thank you. Ms. Ocasio-Cortez.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to our witnesses for coming here today. I do concur with the ranking member as well as several other members here on this committee that this is a committee for whistleblowers and for the protection of whistleblowers as well. So we understand what you're putting on the table here and what you're putting on the line here, and we thank you for that. Mr. Grush, you sat on the Unidentified Anomalous Phenomenon Task Force created in the 2020 NDAA, correct?
Yes.
There have been some things that have been mentioned here during this hearing that I wanted to pick up on. Mr. Graves, you mentioned specifically during the answers to one of your questions, you named Boeing contractors being engaged in an incident regarding this red cube about a football field wide. I was wondering if you could speak a little bit about the interaction, or Mr. Grush, either of you, the interactions between defense contractor companies and any UAP-related programs or activities.
So I'll just say that the information about the contractor himself were provided by a witness, and I have no particular detail in that relationship.
Mr. Grush.
The kind of general unclassed wave tops, certainly the contractors, are the metal benders, so to speak. They're the ones actually doing specific performance on government contracts.
Are they required to issue any disclosure regarding UAP sightings, or do they engage in any reporting around this?
In terms of the contractors?
Yes.
Not that I'm aware of.
They do not. Okay. Now, when it comes to notification that you had mentioned about IRAD programs, we have seen defense contractors abuse their contracts before through this committee. I have seen it personally, and I have also seen the notification requirements to Congress abused. I am wondering, one of the loopholes that we see in the law is that there is, at least from my vantage point, is that depending on what we're seeing, is that there are no actual definitions or requirements for notification. What methods of notification did you observe? Like when they say they notified Congress, how did they do that? Do you have insight into that?
For certain IRAD activities, I can only think of ones conventional in nature. Sometimes they flow through certain, I'll just say, SAP programs that have cognizant authority over the Air Force or something, and those are congressionally reported compartments, but IRAD is literally internal to the contractor, so as long as it's money, either profits, private investment, et cetera, they can do whatever they want.
To put a finer point on it, when there is a requirement for any agency or company to notify Congress, do they contact the chairman of a committee? Do they get them on the phone specifically? Is this through an email to hypothetically a dead email box?
A lot of it comes through what they call the PPR, Periodic Program Review Process. If it's a SAP or Controlled Access Program Equity, and then those go to the specific committees, whether it be the SAS, CASC, HISI.
Thank you. I apologize. My time is limited. Mr. Graves, one of your main concerns is that the FAA currently does not have an official process to receive reports of UAP from pilots or others, correct?
Correct.
And in your experience, what data should the Aero program prioritize for potential collection? We have, location, date, time, but are there other specific characteristics that should be included in these reports?
Certainly. I think that there's two categories that would be important. One would be kinematics and understanding the specifics of how the vehicle or objects are moving. And the second would be a more zoomed out approach of being able to look at origin and destination before the incident, as well as getting a better contextual understanding of how these objects are interacting with each other.
Thank you. Now, because I only have a minute left, I apologize, we only have 5 minutes today, but for the record, if you were me, where would you look? Titles, programs, departments, regions, if you could just name anything. And I put that as an open question to the three of you.
I'd be happy to give you that in a closed environment. I can tell you specifically.
Thank you.